Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Aisha's's Tech Room and we're all about getting started in tech, learning how to code and landing a career in tech. My name is Aisha and I'm a software developer, and if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe just so you can get more videos like this. Today, I'll be talking about how to become a software developer without a CS degree. Yes, you heard me right. Tip number 1 is to get an education. Yes, it's as simple as that. If you want to become a software developer, you need to find out which education actually suits you. There are so many programming languages out there. You just need to choose what language works for you. In my case, I joined a boot camp where I learned about JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and also Vue.js. Other people might just want to use platforms like Free Code Camp, Code War, where they learn how to program a programming language of their choice. And also other people might just want to become self-taught programmers, where they use resources that works for them and learn by themselves to become a programmer. And that is also possible. But just choose whichever method works for you and make sure you apply that. Okay, tip number 2 is to build your skill set. I understand learning how to program is not an easy way, or it's not an easy approach, but then putting the work, studying very hard, studying every day to make sure that you understand the skill set is one of the most powerful tools for you. And so I'll encourage you to continue to study and put in lots of hours. Personally, this is what I did. I remember there were times that I had to study so much that I felt like, wow, this decision that I made, is it the best decision to learn how to code, learn how to program? But at the end of the day, it works out for me. I put in lots of hours. I studied very hard. I talked to numerous people, and that's what helped me. Tip number 3 is to show that skill set. If you build your skill set, you need to show it to people. You need to tell people that you know how to do this. And don't feel shy, or don't feel like you were sharing too much when you know the skill set. Use GitHub, build projects. Show people that you know what you are doing. And in my case, what I did was I built numerous projects, but one of them was tic-tac-toe, which is really a beginner-friendly project. And I literally try to use different platforms to show that I know how to code. And don't be afraid to do that. Just make sure you show people that you know how to use whatever language that you are using, and build your portfolio, share your project with the different mediums that you have, okay? And the 4th tip will be to make sure that you build your network. I cannot emphasize enough the importance of building your network. And in building your network, it can be through seminars, it could be through conferences, it could be through the use of social media like Facebook or Twitter. Twitter has this hashtag, which is called 100 Days of Code, where you can share what you are doing and engage with people in the Twitter community that can tell you more about how becoming a software developer is and how this field works, basically. And also, you could use LinkedIn. I personally cannot emphasize enough the importance of using LinkedIn. Actually, LinkedIn was the reason why I got my internship, because I saw this company. And then I reached out to the CEO and expressed my interest in their company. And then I applied for a job and I was called for an interview. Unfortunately, I was told that I wasn't experienced enough to get the job, but they can offer me an internship. And my God, I was so happy that they offered me an internship, because all I care about was that I'm so hungry to get into this field. I'm so hungry to learn, and I'm so hungry to know how it works. And then I just accepted it and did an internship for 6 months, and I was offered a job to work there. This is my story. It might not be yours, but there are possibilities for you to utilize the power of social media and the power of building your network to be able to find an employment of your choice, okay? All right, tip number 5, which is the final tip, is to also make sure that you search for jobs. And how do you search for jobs? Is by looking for companies that represent your value, represent your mission, and the things that you would like to work with, and then apply a job there. And before applying, make sure you also build your CV, make sure you prepare yourself for interviewing skills, and be ready, basically, if you are called for an interview, and and make sure you know what this company represents, just so it's easy for you to get in. Also, if you apply for jobs and it's not possible for you to get in because you get tons of rejections, don't feel like this is the end of the world. Don't give up. Don't feel super frustrated. I know I got like lots of rejections whilst I was applying for jobs, but at the end of the day, I didn't give up. I keep on applying. I kept on going, and then it worked out for me. And so this might be you as well. Just keep on pushing, keep on applying, because if you know this skill set, there's room for you in this field to also get a job, okay? All right, folks, these are the 5 tips that I have for you on how to become a software developer without a CS degree. Tip number 1 is to get an education. Tip number 2 is to make sure you build your skill set. And tip number 3 is to ensure that you show that skill set. Tip number 4 is to build your network. And the last and final tip is to search for jobs. And like I said before, don't give up. Keep applying. Understand that this is a difficult path to take when you're learning how to become a programmer, but it's possible, because if I can do it, I'm sure 100% that you can do it too. So don't give up, because your place is needed in this field and we need more people like you in this industry. And of course, it's one of the most innovative and creative industry of our times, to ensure that you contribute to building great technologies in this world. And what a better time to do it than now, okay? So make sure you subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video, just so I can get you more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!